Hello everybody, welcome to this week's episode of DownStream Outdoors. This time on DownStream Outdoors, Bill Weaver's back with us again. This time, Bill's going to teach us a little bit about a thing called snaring. It's a type of trapping using a steel cable instead of the traditional foothold traps. And I tell you what, I can't really tell you a whole lot. Bill can, however. So check it out.
December 26th, the day after Christmas, the cable restraint season comes in for trapping here in Pennsylvania. We are allowed to use these, which is a cable restraint, and the difference between a cable restraint and a snare is the style lock that's on it. This is what they call a bent washer lock or a relaxing lock. Whenever the cable gets tight around the animal's head, it'll actually relax a little bit, but as the animal fights, it's going to stay tight enough, but it will relax. And this is just in case that you would catch somebody's dog or even cat in it. It won't choke them down and kill them. That's why Pennsylvania picked these type of locks to use. They have a stop right here so that the loop can't go any bigger than that. And there's also another stop up here. And this is what they call their deer stop, because if a deer gets its leg in there, steps through the loop that you have made, it'll stop, and then the deer will be able to slide its leg back out. What you do is you set it up with a double stake, or you can set them up with chains or disposable stakes also. You drive that into the ground. You have a bracket to hang your snare off of. You make a little kind of a W shape on it, and then you drive it into the ground. And driving wire into the ground is actually very hard. You would stake this off, and then another part on this is this little rubber piece of hose. And that piece of hose is to hang the snare from once you get it onto the
You just called it a snare.
cable restraint. Hang the cable restraint to so that it will be supported. These are actually very tricky to hang. They have to have 7 feet of clearance the whole way around, encircling the snare, where the animal cannot get tangled into any brush or trees or anything like that. You have to take a class provided by the Game Commission in order to set these. You can look the classes up online. You can go and take one. Different animals call for different loops, sizes. Coyotes, you want about a 10-inch loop, and fox, you want about an 8-inch loop, and about 4 to 5 inches off the ground for fox, and about 10 to 8 inches off the ground for coyotes. So you would set along the edge of a tree line or something like that, but you have to be out far enough that the animal can't get entangled into anything in the line. A lot of times these work really well in brushy ground or grass ground, real high grass or something like that. That way then when the animal starts to spin, it won't get tangled up in it. And with that, for DownStream Outdoors, this is Bill Weaver. Tight chains, everyone.
Wow, what an episode. I tell you what, I really enjoyed that episode myself. It might have been the best episode Bill's done with me. It was really enjoyable to watch. And I can't really add much. Bill really covered a lot of topics there in a short amount of time. He gave us a lot of good information. And Well, for me, that's it. So until next time, keep your line wet and out of the trees.